Hello. Um, I've been thinking about breathing lately, um, and experiencing it. And ooh, I'm trying not to cover the thing. Um, I've been feeling more in touch with my body, and yeah, just been practicing breathing and getting some help with breathing. And I think that what comes to mind is expression and repression. To where if I don't express myself, then I repress myself, and that rhymes. Um, so even if it's an expression of breathing, um, if I don't express my breathing in in kind of a flowing way, in kind of a gentle way, then I'm kind of like repressing something, or I don't know. I've had anxiety my whole life, and um, I've just been scared my whole life. My body has been in fight or flight, and I'm really tired of that because it really interferes with my life and how I can live my life and enjoy my life and connect with life and with people. And um, yeah, it's not just breathing. I think like expression is so important for me. I think for everybody, but even if it's, I don't know, like it's like I just bottle stuff up, and I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't like stay in my room all the time or not leave the house. Um, it's like my body and my mind scream for stimulation and for expression, and I just haven't done that in my whole life. I've just kind of been tucked away in a room, usually in a room by myself, and it's just something that it's a habit that I had, and I got agoraphobic. I wouldn't leave the house, or many times I remember just having panic attacks going into certain places. I remember trying to get my hair cut. I actually have, I don't want to show my ID, but I have my ID where I was, I looked a lot different than I do now. And I was just in a bad place for about my fucking whole life. But, uh, but particularly probably about a space of like 3 years where I was just really just doing everything I could to escape pain. And anyway, I just remember getting more and more closed off and agoraphobic. And I remember going to get my hair. It just went. I just didn't cut my hair. I didn't cut my hair. I didn't cut my beard for years, and at least for a while. A while. I don't remember exactly how long, but if you look at my ID, it's like it looks. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look that bad, but I wasn't taking care of myself, and yeah, I just remember going and getting like trying to get a haircut because I hadn't gone, and I went in and it was like a salon. I went there because it was like cheaper to go there. It's like $8, um, and there was like um, women in there, and it really scared me. It really scared me because to me that was a fear of judgment, rejection. You know, I think it's not just. women, or it's also men too. Like it's just a different brand of fear, to where I've never felt comfortable. 70. I looked at the um, percentage of. I just like if you start a channel, you could look at. It's called like analytics or something. You could look at like the demographics. I'm sure that's great for people who have like advertisers and stuff. But it's actually interesting to me. The most interesting statistic on my channel is that 70% of my viewers, I guess I have a TV show, I guess so, um, are women. 70%. I find that really, really interesting, and I think that that's the case for a few reasons. And I don't know. That might be a topic for another time, but I think that that's really interesting, and I actually take that as a compliment, not in a weird way, even though I am very weird. But um, yeah, I guess I've never felt comfortable around men, because I'm not. I think that there's a cowardice in a lot of men, that it's an emotional cowardice to where they're not. When I see that kind of tough guy, I think that that's a coward, really just kind of with a mask on, and it's really backwards. So many things that are regarded as strengths are actually really weaknesses, but it's put forth in such a way that it appears to the unskilled eye, I guess, to be a strength, or to a fearful person. I think, because the people doing that are also in great fear. That's what I think that's pretty obvious. I think that if you start to really feel peace and connection to yourself and to others, you don't really want to do that kind of stuff. But anyway, I don't know why I got into that rant. Um, is that a rant? Like, I feel like I'm just more at peace with myself now. Just things have been going on in my life where things are falling into place, and I'm just really grateful and happy. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of a new feeling for me. So it's like, what do I do with these feelings and experiences? And yeah, and I'm getting more in touch with my body. Um, like I'm breathing, and I can feel it in my abdomen, and it's more deeper and it's slower, and it's pleasurable, to breathe. Because so much of my life has been, I haven't been able to breathe very well. So it's really something that I'm trying to return to all the time. And I think the more that I regulate my breath, the better that I will, um, my days will be, because it's very physical. I think it's easy to really focus on, at least for me, I'll speak for myself. It's really easy really to focus on theories, ideas, and really get caught up in my head, and then forget that I have a body, and I get sore, and I get tired, and I get hungry. All these things that I have learned to neglect because I was never taken care of. Nobody took care of me really in a way, and it's really interesting how my mom is like, don't. Now I think she regrets a lot, and she says like, don't go without, even though I had to. That's what I did when I was a kid. For so long, I just neglected my own needs for my parents, selfish needs, and I'm glad that I was born, but it's been really painful. It's been a really painful journey, and now I am finally. I see a path. I see a path and a light in a way, um, and I'm really only beginning, my new life. I feel like I've been reborn, and it's exciting. It's exciting, and I'm just trying to take it a day at a time, and a breath at a time, and a moment at a time. Um, because I think I have that whole past stuff going on for me. It's kind of like balancing it out. Because I'm really good at looking at the past, and I'm really good at. I've done that. I've. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut this short, and thank you to everybody for all your encouragement. It really means a lot to me. Believe it or not, I might appear like an asshole or something, but um, I really appreciate all the comments, and it's just wonderful. It's nice to get to know you guys better, and seeing people starting new channels. It's a blessing, and yeah, I'm just very grateful and humbled. Um, so I'm gonna go and kind of take it easy. Hopefully, I'll get some good sleep tonight. All right, I'm gonna go.